Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I sound a lot better today than I did yesterday when I filmed my last video. But if you saw that video, it was very much a quick recap of me, one, not being technology savvy, two, just getting something up. That's what that video was. Not that it was bad, but it was just a quick 5-minute. Anywhoosie, I want to do what I was going to do last week, this week, which is like a read with me week. So let's introduce the books that I think I'm going to read. It is so nice in Iowa right now today, so I want to do some filming, and then I need to get outside and go on a walk and just like enjoy the weather. But anywhoosie, we have 2 books that I want to read this week. So first off, I want to finish with you reading Magnolia Park's A Long Way Home. I have 40 pages left. I want to record myself reading it because I feel like I will be crying. Right now, things are good. And I stopped reading earlier today because I was like, there's no way we ride out strong here. There's no way we're ending on a good note. So I want to record my actual reaction while I finish reading that book. And then I will give my rating on it. Right now it's already a 5-star, but you know, we'll wait to the end to really say because I could change. I'm really struggling in deciding to read Binding 13. Now, before I got Magnolia Park's A Long Way Home in the mail, this was going to be the book that I started last week, but I got that one in the mail, and I'm like, I cannot wait to continue reading this series. So I skipped over Binding 13, which was on my TBR this month. I can't decide if I should start this next or Throne of Glass. I am so intimidated by this. Like, every part of me wants to start it, but I'm scared. I am scared that me starting with this one will just ruin everything. I'm scared of the tandem read. There's so much. People have such strong opinions on how to read Throne of Glass, and it scares me a little bit. So for this video, I don't know which one we're gonna see. It's gonna be a surprise for both of us which one I start reading this week. Regardless, I can definitely still read both of these in March. Today, the date is the 19th. I'm definitely gonna finish Magnolia Parks today, and that still gives me like 10 plus days to read 2 more books, so that seems doable. Now I'm gonna like overdo myself. Anywhoosie, we'll kind of see which I end up with the rest of the week, and then we're getting down to the end of the month. So to be coming will be my reviews of the month, my April TBR, which I haven't even thought about, but I definitely need to think about it. I can tell you it'll include The Great Undoing, Daisy Hates. If I start Throne of Glass, it'll definitely continue more of that. And then this is a series too. So maybe April will be like a lot of like series reading, like going in between these 3 series. That could be kind of fun and kind of busy and crazy. But let's go get comfy. Let's finish this dang book and see what Magnolia Parks and BJ Valentine have in store for me. is a couple hours later and I just have 20 pages left. So let's kind of wrap this up and see how this book ends. I just ordered the last 2 books in the series, so I will be ready to go for April to have them in my possession and to finish this series, but let's finish this book right now. Something very, very fantastic just happened, and I just don't want this happiness that I'm feeling right now to go away. Alright, I'll quit interrupting. We're gonna finish this now. So this has a very unexpected ending, and it leads into the next DC Hates book terribly. I have so many questions. I knew this book would not have a happy ending, but I didn't know what it would be. I just feel terribly sad. Hastings' writing is truly unmatched, and it just makes you feel so much. I get the next books in the Magnolia Parks universe in my hands. Those will be the next books up, and I will not read anything between. It'll be those 2 books, and I will continue to find out what happens, but 5-star read for me. This book is absolutely beautiful and amazing and tragic, and I'm in awe, and I'm in shock. Obviously I'm in shock. And it is 8:50. It's a Tuesday night, and I'm deciding if I should start my next book of the week or just finish watching. I have a YouTube vlog up right now, actually. Sarah Caroli, is that how she says her name? I'm watching her latest video. I still can't decide if I should read Binding 13 or The Assassin's Blade, but after finishing this, I'm just like, I don't feel like I can just jump into another book after. Hey guys, so it's been a couple days since my last update. Last we talked, I had just finished Magnolia Park's A Long Way Home. And I was debating what book I was going to read next for my week. And I decided, and I'm a few pages in, like 120, 130 pages in, because I wanted to get a little bit of a head start before I did an update on my video. And I decided to go with The Assassin's Blade. Now, I am starting Throne of Glass with this being the first book I'm reading. I know that's a very controversial topic. I know Miss Sarah said you are not supposed to read it first or in her preferred reading order. It is not first, but just after everything I've seen, I think I will like it better this way and then leading into the rest of the series. I don't know. I hope it doesn't ruin the series for me, but I think it will be easier for me to start this way. Hate to go against Miss Sarah, but that's what we're doing. And I'm about 100 pages in, and I am very intrigued where this is going to go. I think I might be, I don't know. I don't think this book is boring at all. Granted, I'm only 100 pages in, but I've already been like flipping the pages pretty fast. I find it very interesting. I know a lot of people say Throne of Glass is kind of a slow start, but then the series builds and it's just utterly amazing. So we will continue reading this. I want to get some reading footage tonight. But yeah, I chose to go this route instead of over Binding 13 because I felt like I needed like something different in between Magnolia Park's A Long Way Home. So let's get into reading. I'm enjoying this so far and get some pages read. Here's me wrapping up the video, so I kind of did a read with me week. I didn't record myself reading a ton, but you still saw some clips, and then I wanted to wrap up because I finished Assassin's Blade. If you hear loud noise in the background, it's like a torrential downpour right now where I live. I don't know why. It's kind of depressing because we were having such good weather and it's just like reverted back. We got snow on Friday and it's cold again and it's kind of annoying. Our nice weather was definitely kind of a tease. Also wearing my Iowa State shirt. Go Cyclones, March Madness. The women lost last night, overtime against Stanford. So that was kind of a bummer, but our men are still in it. It's exciting. All the madness. I didn't read as much this week, especially this weekend because of it. My mom came to town and we went and got some like drinks with Cole's family. We watched the game. It was so fun. But anywhoosie, I'm here to wrap up this video. So you saw me finish Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home, and then I decided to read The Assassin's Blade. Now, this is a controversial topic. Already kind of talked about that. I really did enjoy this book. I see so many people say like the Throne of Glass series is so boring and so hard to get into. And I don't know, there's so many things about it that's like intimidating to me. It's like the fact of which one do you read first? The tandem read. Everyone's saying like these first few books are boring. You have to wait. Like I don't want to wait. Like I want it to be good right away. But I will say I enjoyed this book. there's a lot going on. Like I look back at what I all read, I'm like, okay, she was in Skulls Bay, she was in the desert, she was here, she was there. So I'm like, the targets were changing a lot in the book. I have a lot of questions, like looking back now after reading it, but I think because there's so much more to what the series is, and I technically read it out of order. Now, I don't think it's going to ruin the storyline for me. I hope not. If at the end of this 8-book go around I'm like, ugh, I should have done it differently, I guess we'll see then. But overall, I enjoyed reading this book. I like Selena. I think she's super strong, and I have so much I need to learn about her because there's so much to her story. I can just tell there's so much to her story. And I'm left with so many questions of like, who are people that we met in this book that we are going to obviously meet again? But I really enjoyed it. Rating wise, I would probably give it a 3.75 to a 4. I had fun reading it. The vibes were good. I'm definitely somebody that rates books off like how I'm feeling while I'm reading it. Obviously I can point out, like I said in this book, like the writing was beautiful and poetic and la 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 la. But yeah, I'm definitely like a vibes girly. Like how I feel reading the book is how I feel. So this would probably be like a 4-star for me. And I'm excited to get the rest of the books. Like I said, I'm intimidated by it, but I think because there's so much talk on Book Talk about it and like how to do it right and this and that. So we'll see. I have the last 2 books in Magnolia Parks being sent to me. I ordered, what's it called? From Blackwell's in the UK. So hopefully that goes well. It's my first time ordering through there. I don't really know what to expect. But hopefully the books come in good condition and like don't take forever to come. I just ordered them a week ago, so it's gonna be a little bit. And then yesterday I went to Barnes & Noble and I did like a little book haul and I got Throne of Glass. So I will read that next. My next video will be my April TBR, and I have kind of like a good idea of what I want to do for April. I'm reading a lot of series right now. Like I'm reading Magnolia Parks. I just started Assassin's Blade. I am starting Binding 13 today. I picked up these 2 books while I was at Barnes & Noble the other day too. So I'm getting a lot of series started. So I think April for me will really be focused on like series reading and getting through some of those books. So we'll kind of talk about that in the TBR and what I have lined up. But I am very excited that I finally started Throne of Glass series. I am very excited to finish Magnolia Parks, that whole thing. Or for now, like I know there's gonna be another book, but I just need to get myself caught up, and I am really excited to see where I keep growing with these books. I hope it stops raining. I hope I can have like a nice morning at home. I go into work late on Monday, so like I find myself always like wrapping up videos on Monday morning and editing and everything. So that's what I will be doing for the next couple hours. Like I said, my next video will be my TBR, and that will come out a lot faster. This like took a week for me to make, but I should be able to get that one up in the next couple days because I kind of want you guys to know what I have coming up, and then just review the books that I read this for March because it's already March 25th. That's freaking crazy. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you for reading with me. I hope you are all picking up fabulous books this week, and we'll talk soon.